I used to think moving in with your boyfriend was the start of adulthood. Turns out it's more like a group project where one person does all the work and the other brings snacks. In our case, the other is Ethan's little sister, Sierra. It's 10:47 p.m., and I'm folding laundry in the living room, pretending not to hear the TikTok audio leaking from Ethan's phone in the bedroom. The front door creaks. I freeze. Ethan pokes his head out. Did you lock up? I thought you did. He shrugs. Sierra's probably coming by. She texted me earlier. I sigh. Does she ever ask or just announce? He grins, sheepish. She's family. I roll my eyes. She's not my family. She's a tornado with Wi-Fi. Before I can finish the last shirt, Sierra breezes in, dropping her backpack on the floor like she owns the place. Hey, losers. Got any food? Ethan laughs. There's pizza in the fridge. She ignores him, heads straight for the kitchen, and starts rummaging. I hear bottles clinking. Don't touch the beer, Sierra, Ethan calls. She pops her head out. Why not? You're not even drinking it. Because it's not yours, I say, trying to keep my voice even. She rolls her eyes. Whatever. I'll just have water. She slams the fridge, stomps to the bathroom, and slams that door too. The walls shake. My cat bolts under the couch. Ethan shrugs. She's just in a mood. She's always in a mood, I mutter. He sits beside me, voice low. She's had a rough week. Cut her some slack. I stare at him. I have for months. She treats this place like a drive-through. He sighs. She's 17. She'll grow out of it. I fold another shirt, biting my tongue. I hope so, because I'm running out of patience. Sierra emerges, scrolling her phone. I'm crashing at Dad's, later. She slams the front door on her way out. Ethan gets up to lock it, but the deadbolt sticks. We really need to fix this. I nod. I'll call the landlord again tomorrow. He sits back down, rubbing his eyes. Sorry, she's just... Sierra. I want to say she's not just Sierra. She's a problem. But I don't. I just nod and finish folding. The next morning, I'm putting away groceries when I notice the fridge's bottom drawer is empty. I blink. The 24-pack of Seagrams I bought Thursday? Gone. I open every drawer, every cabinet. Nothing. Ethan. I call. Did you move the drinks? He walks in, hair a mess. No, why? They're gone. He frowns. Sierra asked for a beer last night. I told her no. I stare at him. And you thought she'd listen? He shrugs. She left after her tantrum. I figured she was just being dramatic. I slam the fridge. She stole from us, Ethan. He rubs his face. I'll talk to her. I grab my phone. No, I'll talk to her. He hesitates. Don't make it a big deal, I glare. It is a big deal. This is our house. Our stuff. She can't just take what she wants. He sighs, defeated. Fine, just don't go nuclear. I text Sierra. Did you take the drinks from our fridge? She replies instantly. No, maybe my friend did. I just used the bathroom. I show Ethan. He shakes his head. She's lying, I nod. I know. He looks at me, finally serious. What are you going to do? I take a deep breath. I'm going to set a boundary. He doesn't argue. For once, he just lets me. And for the first time since we moved in, I realize this house isn't really ours. Not until I make it clear where the line is. I don't sleep well that night. Every time I close my eyes, I hear the fridge door slamming, the echo of Sierra's voice. Why not? You're not even drinking it. By morning, I'm already rehearsing what I'll say. Ethan's in the kitchen pouring cereal. You sure you want to do this now? I nod. If I don't, she'll just keep pushing. He sighs. Just don't yell, okay? I grab my phone and call Sierra. She answers on the second ring, voice flat. What? Hey, I need to talk to you about last night. She groans. Oh my God, are you seriously calling me about beer? It's not about the beer, Sierra. It's about respect. You can't just come in, take what you want, and lie about it. She scoffs. I didn't take anything. Maybe my friend did. Your friend didn't come in. The door only slammed once. If someone else had come in, my cat would have run out. You know that. She's silent for a second. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It is to me, I say, trying to keep my voice steady. This is my house, too. You don't get to treat it like a convenience store. She laughs, sharp and mean. You're so controlling. No wonder Ethan never stands up to you. Ethan looks up, startled. I put her on speaker. I'm not controlling, I say. I'm asking for basic respect. She snaps, "You're not even family. You just live here because Ethan's too soft to kick you out." Ethan's face goes red. "Sierra, stop." She ignores him. "You act like you own everything. You're not my mom. You're not even my sister. You're just... Here." I feel something in me snap. "Fine, if I'm not family, then you don't get to use my stuff." "That includes my laptop," she gasps. "You wouldn't." "Watch me," I say, and hang up. Ethan stares at me. "You're really going to take it back?" I nod. She's been using it for school. I let her because I thought we were family. But if she doesn't see me that way, then she can figure something else out. He rubs his face. "Dad's going to be pissed." I shrug. He can call me if he wants. I'm done being the bad guy for setting boundaries. Later that day, I drive to her dad's house. He answers the door looking tired. "Hey, Maya, everything okay?" I take a breath. "I'm sorry, but I need to take my laptop back. Sierra's been using it for school, but after last night..." "I just can't," he nods, surprisingly calm. "I get it. She's been out of control lately. I'll talk to her," I blink. "You're not mad?" He shakes his head. "Honestly, I'm relieved someone's finally standing up to her. Take what's yours." I thank him, grab my laptop from Sierra's room, and leave before she gets home. Back at our place, Ethan's pacing. "How'd it go?" "Fine. Your dad was actually supportive." He looks surprised. "Really?" I nod. "He said she needs boundaries." He sits down, rubbing his temples. "She's going to freak out." As if on cue, my phone buzzes. "Sierra," all caps. "You're such a bitch. I hope Ethan dumps you. You're dead to me." Ethan reads over my shoulder, jaw clenched. "She's just mad." "She'll get over it." I shake my head. "She's not mad. She's used to getting her way." He sighs. "I'll talk to her." I put my phone down. "No, let her sit with it. She needs to learn actions have consequences." He looks at me, really looks at me, for the first time in weeks. "You're right." I exhale, tension leaving my shoulders. "I know I am." That night, Ethan and I sit on the couch, the house finally quiet. For the first time, I feel like maybe, just maybe, this place could actually be ours. He puts his arm around me. "You did the right thing." I lean into him. "I hope so." "Because I'm not going back," he nods. "Me neither." We sit in silence, the kind that feels earned, not forced. The kind that says, "This is our home. And from now on, the rules are ours." The next morning, my phone is a war zone. Sierra's texts are a mix of insults and guilt trips. "You're so fake." "You act like you care, but you just want to control everything." "I hope Ethan wakes up and dumps you." "You're not even family. You're just a roommate with a key." I scroll, jaw tight. Ethan's pacing the kitchen, phone in hand. "She's blowing up my phone too," he mutters. "She says I'm dead to her. That I'm letting you ruin everything." I sigh. "Did you tell her you agree with me?" He hesitates. "I told her she crossed a line." She hung up. I nod, but the knot in my stomach tightens. "She's not going to let this go." He looks at me, eyes tired. "What do you want me to do?" "Nothing," I say, voice flat. "This is between me and her now." I text Sierra. "We both know you took the drinks." "Lying about it just makes it worse." She replies instantly. "I told you. My friend came in and took them." "I just used the bathroom," I call her. She answers, voice sharp. "What now?" "Sierra, the door only slammed once. If your friend came in, the cat would have run out." "You know that." She's silent for a beat. "You're just looking for a reason to hate me." I keep my voice steady. "I don't hate you. I just want you to respect my home." She laughs, bitter. "It's not your home. It's Ethan's. You're just here because he's too nice to kick you out." I clench my jaw. "You know that's not true." "Whatever. You're not family." "You never will be." I hang up before I say something I'll regret. Ethan comes in, rubbing his temples. "She's telling Dad you're bullying her," I snort. "Of course she is." He sits beside me. "Are we the bad guys here?" I look at him, searching for a trace of doubt. "Do you think we are?" He shakes his head. "No, but she's making it sound like you're out to get her." I sigh. "She's playing the victim. She always does." He nods, but I can see the worry in his eyes. Later, I get a call from Sierra's dad. "Hey, Maya, can we talk?" "Sure," I say, bracing myself. He sighs. "Sierra's upset. She says you're being unfair." I take a breath. I'm not trying to be unfair. I just want her to respect our space. She took our stuff, lied about it, and then called me controlling. He's quiet for a moment. I get it. She's been difficult lately. I'll talk to her. Thank you, I say, relief flooding my chest. He adds, don't let her get to you. You're not the bad guy here. I hang up, feeling lighter. That evening, Ethan and I sit on the couch, the TV playing quietly in the background. He turns to me. You know, you didn't have to do this alone, I shrug. I did, though. You always try to keep the peace. Someone has to draw the line. He nods, guilt flickering in his eyes. I'm sorry, I squeeze his hand. Just back me up next time, okay? He nods. I promise. The next day, Sierra posts a rant on Instagram. Some people pretend to be family, but stab you in the back the first chance they get. Watch out for fake people, I roll my eyes. Ethan groans. She's really going for it. I laugh, but it's hollow. Let her. Anyone who knows us knows the truth. He nods, but I can see the worry hasn't left his face. That night, Sierra shows up at our door. She doesn't knock, just barges in, eyes blazing. You happy now? She snaps. Dad's mad at me. Ethan's ignoring me. You got what you wanted. I stand my ground. I wanted you to respect our home. That's it, she scoffs. You're so self-righteous. You think you're better than me? I shake my head. No, I just want boundaries. She glares at Ethan. And you? You're just going to let her do this? Ethan stands, voice steady. Sierra, you can't keep treating Maya like she's the enemy. She's not. Sierra's eyes fill with tears, anger, not sadness. You're both dead to me. She storms out, slamming the door so hard the picture frames rattle. Ethan sighs, slumping onto the couch. Well, that went well. I sit beside him, exhaustion settling in. We did the right thing. He nods, pulling me close. Yeah, but it still sucks. We sit in silence, the house finally still. For the first time, I feel both powerful and completely alone. I stare at my laptop bag on the kitchen table, hands shaking. Ethan's pacing, chewing his thumbnail. You sure you want to do this? He asks, voice low. I nod. She said I'm not family. She doesn't get to use my stuff. He sighs. Dad's going to call again. Let him, I say, grabbing my keys. I'm done being the doormat. He watches me, worry in his eyes. Just be careful, okay? I force a smile. I'm not starting a war. I'm just taking back what's mine. Sierra's dad answers the door, looking tired but not surprised. Hey, Maya, everything all right? I take a breath. I'm here from my laptop. Sierra's been using it for school, but after last night, I can't do it anymore. He nods, stepping aside. I get it. She's been pushing everyone's buttons lately. I blink. You're not mad? He shakes his head. Honestly, I'm relieved someone's finally standing up to her. She needs boundaries. I exhale, tension leaving my shoulders. Thank you, he gestures down the hall. It's in her room. Go ahead. I find my laptop on her desk, open to a half-finished essay. I unplug it, close the lid, and slip it into my bag. Sierra's not home. I'm grateful for that. As I leave, her dad stops me. Don't let her guilt you. You're not wrong. I nod, swallowing a lump in my throat. Thanks. Back home, Ethan's waiting by the window. How'd it go? Fine, your dad was actually supportive. He looks surprised. Really? I nod. He said she needs boundaries. He sits, rubbing his face. She's going to lose it. I shrug. She already has. My phone buzzes. Sierra, of course. You're a bitch. I hope you're happy. I needed that for school. I text back, you can ask Dad for a computer. I'm done, she replies instantly. You're not family. You never were. I put my phone down, heart pounding. Ethan sits beside me, silent. After a while, he says, you did the right thing. I nod, but guilt creeps in. Did I just make things worse? He squeezes my hand. You stood up for yourself. That's not wrong. Later, Sierra's dad calls. She's furious, but she'll get over it. Don't back down. I thank him, relief and guilt mixing in my chest. That night, Ethan and I sit on the couch, the house quiet except for the hum of the fridge. He breaks the silence. I know this is hard, but I'm proud of you. I look at him, surprised. For what? For not letting her walk all over you. For not letting me avoid the fight. I smile, small but real. I just want to feel safe in my own home. He nods. You deserve that. We sit together, the weight of the day settling between us. I know Sierra's out there, fuming, plotting her next move. But for the first time, I feel like I've drawn a line that matters. I'm not family to her. But I'm finally family to myself. And that's a start. My phone is a grenade. Every time it buzzes, I flinch. Sierra's texts come in waves. You're so selfish. I hope Ethan dumps you. You ruined my life. I needed that laptop for school. You're not family. You never were, I don't reply. I scroll, then mute her. Ethan's pacing, phone in hand, reading his own barrage. She's telling everyone I'm dead to her, he says, voice flat. She's blowing up the family group chat. I sigh. Let her. I'm not apologizing for setting a boundary. He sits beside me, scrolling. Listen to this. Ethan's letting some girl control him. He's not even my brother anymore. I wince. Some girl? Nice. He shrugs. She's always dramatic. The group chat is a mess. Sierra. Maya took my laptop. Dad's on her side. Ethan doesn't care about me. I have no one. Aunt Lisa. Maybe Maya had a reason, sweetie. Let's not jump to conclusions. Sierra, you always take her side. No one cares about me, Uncle Rob. Can we not do this here? Sierra, whatever. I'm done with all of you. Ethan sighs, tossing his phone on the table. I hate this. I nod. Me too. He looks at me, eyes tired. Did we do the right thing? I meet his gaze. Would you rather I just let her walk all over us? He shakes his head. No, I wish it didn't have to be like this. I squeeze his hand. Me too. But I'm not going back. Later, Sierra calls Ethan. He puts her on speaker. Her voice is raw, angry. You're dead to me. Both of you? I hope you're happy. Ethan tries to reason. Sierra, you can't just take things and expect no consequences. She snaps. You're choosing her over me. You're not my brother anymore, he sighs. I'm not choosing sides. I'm asking for respect. She hangs up. I sit on the couch, staring at the ceiling. Do you think she'll ever forgive us? Ethan shrugs. She'll get over it. Or she won't. But we can't keep living like this. I nod, but the guilt lingers. The next day, Ethan's dad calls. She's refusing to go to school. Says she can't do her work without the laptop. I sigh. She can use the school computers. Or you can help her get a new one. He agrees. She needs to learn actions have consequences. Don't back down, Maya. I thank him, but my stomach twists. I never wanted to be the villain. That night, Ethan and I argue for the first time. He paces. I just wish you'd talk to me before taking the laptop. I cross my arms. I did. You said you'd handle it. You didn't, he frowns. I was trying to keep the peace. I snap. Sometimes peace means standing up for what's right. He sighs, running a hand through his hair. I know, I hate fighting with her. I soften. I know. But I can't keep being the bad guy because you're afraid to be the one who says no. He looks at me, guilt in his eyes. You're right. I'm sorry, I nod, tears stinging my eyes. I just want to feel like this is my home too. He pulls me into a hug. It is. I promise. The next morning, Sierra's Instagram is a parade of subtweets. Some people pretend to care, but stab you in the back. Family means nothing to some people. I scroll past, numb. Ethan squeezes my hand. Ignore her. She'll run out of steam. I nod, but I know better. Sierra never runs out of steam. She just finds new ways to burn. That night, Ethan and I sit in silence, the house heavy with the weight of everything unsaid. I wonder if this is what growing up feels like, choosing yourself even when it means losing someone else. I look at Ethan, searching for regret. I find only exhaustion and a quiet kind of relief. We'll get through this, he says, voice soft. I nod, believing him. Or at least wanting to. For the first time, I realize sometimes doing the right thing feels exactly like being the villain. The text comes at noon. Dad. Family meeting, tonight, 7 p.m., our place. Ethan reads it out loud, then looks at me. You ready for this? I shrug, but my stomach is a knot. Doesn't matter. We have to go. He squeezes my hand. We'll stick together. Their dad's house smells like old coffee and stress. Sierra's already there, arms crossed, eyes red from crying or rage, maybe both. She doesn't look at me. Aunt Lisa sits on the couch, trying to look neutral. Uncle Rob scrolls his phone, pretending not to listen. Dad clears his throat. Let's get this over with. Sierra jumps in first. She took my laptop. She's trying to ruin my life. I keep my voice calm. I took my laptop back. It was mine. You used it without asking after stealing from our house. Sierra glares. I needed it for school. You could have just talked to me. I did, I say. You lied. You blamed your friend. You called me controlling and said I wasn't family. She scoffs. Because you act like you own everything. You're not even related to us, Ethan finally speaks. Sierra, you can't just take things and expect no consequences. Maya's not the enemy, she turns on him. You always take her side now. You used to care about me, he sighs. I still do. But you have to respect our home. Aunt Lisa tries to mediate. Maybe we all need to listen. Sierra, you've been under a lot of stress. But Maya's not wrong to want boundaries. Sierra rolls her eyes. Of course you'd say that. You always liked her more than me. Uncle Rob looks up. Can we not do this? It's just a laptop, I snap. It's not just a laptop. It's about respect. About not being treated like a doormat in my own home. Dad holds up his hands. Enough, Sierra, you can use the school computers. Maya, you did the right thing taking your property back. Ethan, you need to step up and help set boundaries. Sierra's voice cracks. So everyone's against me? Aunt Lisa sighs. No one's against you. But you can't keep blaming everyone else. Sierra stands, fists clenched. I'm done. I don't need any of you. She storms out, slamming the door so hard the picture frames rattle. The silence is thick. Dad rubs his temples. She'll cool off. She always does. Aunt Lisa looks at me gentle. You okay? I nod, but my throat is tight. I just want to feel like I belong. Like I'm not the villain for asking for respect. Ethan puts his arm around me. You do belong. I should have said it sooner. Dad sighs. We're all tired. Let's just try to move forward. Uncle Rob mutters. Next time, let's just do a group text. Aunt Lisa laughs, the tension breaking for a moment. On the drive home, Ethan is quiet. Finally, he says, I'm sorry I didn't back you up sooner. I squeeze his hand. We're learning. All of us, he nods. I love you, Maya. I smile, the first real one in days. I love you too. That night, the house is quiet. No slamming doors, no angry texts. Just the two of us, finally on the same side. I realize family isn't about blood. It's about respect. And sometimes it's about drawing a line and holding it, even when it hurts. Sierra goes silent. No texts, no calls, not even a passive-aggressive Instagram story. The group chat is a graveyard. Ethan scrolls through his phone every night, thumb hovering over her name, but he never hits send. One morning, I find him staring at his screen, jaw tight. Still nothing? I ask. He shakes his head. She blocked me. Blocked Dad, too. I sit beside him. She'll come around. She always does. He shrugs. What if she doesn't? I don't have an answer. I just squeeze his hand. Days pass. The house is quieter than it's ever been. No surprise visits, no missing leftovers, no slamming doors. I should feel relieved, but the silence is heavy. I text my best friend Zoe. Ever feel like you did the right thing but still feel like crap? She replies instantly, all the time. Boundaries suck at first. But you did what you had to. I smile, grateful for her certainty. Ethan is restless. He cleans the kitchen twice, reorganizes the bookshelf, even offers to help with laundry. You okay? I ask. He shrugs. I hate fighting with her. I keep thinking maybe I should have done more. I lean against the counter. You did enough. We both did. He looks at me, eyes tired. I just want my sister back. I nod. I know. But not at the cost of our peace. A week later, Sierra's dad calls. She's still mad, he says. But she's going to school. She'll be fine, I exhale. Thanks for letting me know. He hesitates. You did the right thing, Maya. Don't let her guilt you. I thank him. But the guilt lingers anyway. That night, Ethan and I eat dinner in front of the TV. He's quiet, picking at his food. Finally, he says, Do you think she'll ever forgive us? I pause. Maybe, maybe not. But we can't keep living in fear of her next tantrum. He nods, but I can see the sadness in his eyes. I start reclaiming the house. I move my books onto the living room shelves. I hang a photo of my family in the hallway. I buy a new mug and put it in the front of the cabinet. My mug, not to be touched. It's small, but it feels like a victory. Zoe comes over for coffee. She looks around, grinning. Place feels different, I laugh. Quieter, she raises an eyebrow. You mean peaceful, I nod. Yeah, peaceful, she sips her coffee. You know, everyone has a Sierra. Someone who thinks your boundaries are optional. I smile. I just never thought I'd have to fight so hard for mine. She pats my hand. You fought. You won. Now enjoy it. Later, Ethan finds me reading on the couch. He sits beside me, pulling me close. Thank you. For what? For not giving up on us. On this place? I rest my head on his shoulder. I'm not going anywhere. He smiles, the tension finally easing from his face. Good, because I like this version of us. The days stretch into weeks. Sierra stays silent. The house feels more like home. I realize I'm not waiting for her to come back. I'm not waiting for an apology. I'm just living, and for the first time, that's enough. It happens on a Tuesday. My phone buzzes with a number I don't recognize. I almost let it go to voicemail, but something tells me to answer. Hello? A pause. Then Sierra's voice, small and sharp. Hey, I wait. Hi, she sighs, the sound heavy. I just wanted to say sorry, I guess. I blink, surprised. For what? She hesitates. For freaking out. For the laptop, for whatever. I wait for more, but that's it. I keep my voice steady. You hurt me, Sierra. You lied, you took my things, and you made me feel like a stranger in my own home. She's quiet. I said sorry. I nod, even though she can't see me. I know, but sorry isn't magic. It doesn't fix everything, she bristles. So what, you want me to beg? No, I say, gentle but firm. I want you to mean it. I want you to respect me. That's all, she scoffs. Whatever. I tried. She hangs up. Ethan walks in, sees my face. Was that her? I nod. She said sorry. Sort of. He sits beside me. Do you believe her? I shake my head. No, but I think she wanted to feel better about herself. He sighs. She's not good at apologies. I laugh, bitter. She's not good at boundaries either. He takes my hand. You don't have to forgive her if you're not ready. I squeeze his fingers. I'm not. Not yet. That night, Sierra sends a text. I said sorry. If you want to keep being mad, that's on you. I stare at the screen, anger and sadness mixing in my chest. I reply, I'm not mad. I just want respect. That's not too much to ask. She leaves me on red. The next day, Ethan finally stands up for me. He calls Sierra. I hear his voice through the wall. Calm, steady, unyielding. You can't treat Maya like this, he says. If you want to be part of our lives, things have to change. I hear her yelling, then silence. He comes back, looking tired but relieved. I told her. She can't walk all over you. Or me, I smile, tears prickling my eyes. Thank you. He hugs me. You deserve better. We both do. Later, I get a text from Sierra's dad. She's upset, but she'll get over it. Proud of you for standing your ground. I thank him, feeling a weight lift. That evening, Ethan and I sit on the porch, watching the sunset. He breaks the silence. You know, I think this is the first time I've really stood up to her. I smile. How does it feel? He grins. Terrifying. But good, I laugh, the sound real. Welcome to boundaries, he nudges me. I like this version of us. I lean into him. Me too. Sierra doesn't text again. The silence feels different now. Less like punishment, more like peace. I realize I don't need her apology. I just need my own self-respect, and for the first time, I have it. It's been a month since Sierra's last message. The house is quiet, but not empty. Ethan and I have found a new rhythm. Shared chores, late-night movies, laughter that doesn't feel forced. One evening, as we're making dinner, Ethan glances at me. You know, I never realized how much space she took up. Not just in the house, but in my head. I smile, stirring the pasta. It's easier to breathe now. He nods. I'm sorry it took me so long to see it. I shake my head. We all have blind spots. I just finally got tired of tripping over mine, he grins. You're stronger than you think, I laugh. I had to be. Someone had to draw the line. Later, I call my mom. She listens as I tell her everything. Sierra, the laptop, the fight, the silence. She's quiet for a moment. I'm proud of you, Maya. Family isn't about letting people walk all over you. It's about respect. And sometimes it's about letting go. I blink back tears. I just wanted to belong. You do, she says. You belong to yourself first. The rest follows. That night, Ethan and I sit on the couch, feet tangled, a movie playing in the background. He squeezes my hand. Do you regret any of it? I think for a moment. No, I regret not standing up for myself sooner. But I don't regret drawing the line, he nods. Me neither. A week later, Zoe comes over. She surveys the living room, the new lock on the door, the photo of my family on the wall. Looks like home, she says. I smile. It finally feels like it, she hugs me. You did good, Maya. You chose yourself. Ethan and I talk about the future, about maybe getting a pet, about travel, about what kind of family we want to build. He says, I want us to be the kind of family that listens, that respects each other. No more doormats, I grin. Deal. Sierra is still distant. Sometimes I wonder if she'll ever come around, but I don't wait for it anymore. I've learned that family isn't just blood or history. It's the people who respect your boundaries, who show up, who let you be yourself, and for the first time, I feel like I belong, right here, in my own skin, in my own home. It's a quiet Friday night. No drama, no slamming doors, no missing leftovers. Just me, Ethan, and the soft hum of the city outside our window. I light a candle on the coffee table, lavender my favorite. Ethan's curled up with a book, our cat sprawled across his lap. I look around and realize this is what home is supposed to feel like. I check the locks before bed. The new deadbolt clicks into place, solid and sure. For the first time, I don't worry about who might walk in uninvited. I open my laptop, and scroll through photos from the last few weeks. Zoe's smile, Ethan's goofy faces, my mom's texts. No guilt, no second guessing, just a quiet sense of belonging. Ethan glances up. You okay? I nod. Yeah, I really am. He smiles, the kind that says everything without words. I'm glad you stood your ground. I close the laptop, set it aside. Me too. I think I needed to prove to myself that I could. He reaches for my hand. You did more than that. You made this place ours. We sit in the soft glow of the candle, the silence comfortable, earned. I think about Sierra sometimes, about family, about forgiveness. Maybe one day she'll come around. Maybe she won't, but I'm done waiting for someone else to make me feel at home. This is my house. These are my rules. And for the first time, I feel safe, respected, and whole. I lean back, close my eyes, and breathe in the peace I fought for. It's not perfect. But it's mine, and that's enough.